Burnham here, Preacher Man R&B, and this is another episode of Retro Land Comics. This time I'm doing another episode of comic book reviews. This time I'm reviewing Cable, Mired, and Destiny. And what happens in this comic, it starts off with Cable and his team in the future. And there's one character that is from the past that's in the future with Cable right now. And they're trying to get him back to his current timeline. And they have to fight through against this organization. And this organization is the ones that made the time placement time machines in the first place. So they're trying to go and destroy one of them that's pretty close. And that's pretty much what they're trying to do throughout this issue, is get this guy, I think his name is Cade. Yeah, that's his name. To get him back to the past and to destroy these time machines, pretty much. And we see them fighting through his organization's guards as they're on the way to one of the timelines to try to destroy the time machines, to try to destroy it. And they're fighting through this base, trying to get out, and they're slowly fighting through all these people. And we see some characters I've never seen before, like this character 11, which is this character in all white, and he has like 11 on his chest, and I'm not really sure if he's a mutant or robot or something. There's another robot in here, but I'm not real sure the backstory of that character, because this is the first time I've actually ever seen this character. So I gotta get through some ads right quick. But anyway, the next panel shows them being surrounded by this organization's security robots, and they're trying to figure out how to get out of there. And then the next page is, if I can get it open, is actually showing this organization talking about trying to get Cade to turn his back on Cable, and the way they're going to try to do this is to send Cade home. But they're not able to do this plan because of what happens at the end of this comic. But Cable and his team are fighting through, and the robot character puts this force field around all the rest of them. But the firepower they have is stronger than the force field, so he can't hold it for that long. So he's having to bring it down in the next couple of panels, because it's like overpowering his systems or whatever. And once he does that, he actually winds up getting dismantled and destroyed. And he pretty much tells Cable to not take over a year to rebuild him again. So we'll have to see what happens with that. I don't think I got any more issues of this comic book series, though. But the next panel, we see them at the time machine getting ready to try to find the exact time they got to send Cade back. And Cable's actually going to go with them, as we find out. And in present day, we see somebody looking for Tolliver Trask. And I think this is kind of cool. I get a little Easter egg they put in the panel. They actually either have a picture of the genie from Aladdin, either like a picture, or he's like standing inside the house looking out the window. And I thought that was kind of cool that they put that little Easter egg in there. But this guy winds up killing Tolliver Trask's, I guess, butler or whatever. And then we see one of Cable's teams trying to find the exact time period that they need to send Cade and Cable to. So she's trying to get them through that and try to figure out exactly where they're supposed to take them. And they're able to actually find the timeline. And then this is when Cable's pretty much telling them that he's going back to present day timeline of the X-Men. We see that in these panels right here, pretty much telling them that he's about to leave with Cade, and him and Cade get in the timeline and get ready to go, and the rest of the team blows up the time machine after they get sent to Cable gets sent to the past, and then they fly off, and then Cable and Cade goes into what they think is their timeline, but the base they go to is underwater, and they're trying to find the professor, but he's not responding. And other than that, that's all that really happened. My question for y'all is, if y'all have ever read Cable, Mired, and Destiny, what y'all like about it? As always, Rob Burnham, here, Preacher Man RB, signing out. Guys, GG's awesome. It's been an episode of Retro Land Comics. See you on next time.